Hello friends, I hope everybody's doing good. Okay, so we're going to do something different today. I have to replace this storage door here. I don't know, I guess it was about 7 years ago. I bought this pressed wood here. It was like $8 a sheet, or maybe 7, I forgot exactly. It was on sale. I was buying something else at Home Depot and I found it. Bad idea. This wood is really crappy. If you notice down here, like it's all chipped away and big pieces are broken out of it and so on. As far as the frame goes in here, I don't know how good it is still. I'm going to try to save it. My friend dropped me off a piece of plywood for it. And we're going to be using this. I think it's 3/4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3/4. I already marked it out. I marked it out with, some of you know how bad my eyes are, so I marked it out with a magic marker. It doesn't have to be dead on perfect. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut the pieces off, cut it down to size. And then off camera, I'm just going to unscrew the old board from the frame there. I'll do that and see how far we get. It's actually a 2-man job. I'm only a 1-man band here, so I'm gonna see if I can do it. I am not a carpenter, so I hope you don't laugh too hard in doing this. But alright, so let me get set up on a tripod and we'll cut the wood. Okay, so I have the door up now. I'm by myself, of course. So what I had to do is I had to take a 2x4. I took a couple of them to shim this up, to shim the bottom up, so we could get it on the, get the door put up pretty straight. And it's not bad at all. It came out all right, and it's covering up top as it should, and it's covering on the bottom as it should. Okay, so I have to finish putting the frame on. I just screwed it into the hinges, into the plywood. Alright, so I put this part on here. That's where I had my latch on here, so I didn't have to do anything with that. And that's where it started raining, and I was having trouble with this. And that's when I started to lose my mind. And then I thought about it, and I closed the door from the inside. And I placed this up, and I just made a mark, a reference mark here, and I made a reference mark on the bottom because this part here has to clear this bottom board here. So that worked out all right. Not bad. I might have to adjust this hinge, I'm not sure. This slider here, I had to put a piece of wood that we cut off the plywood for the door. So I put that there and it lines up good here to latch it, so it's closed better. I didn't put the handle back on or anything like that. So next time what we have to do is have to finish framing this on the inside. Last time when I replaced this door, I framed it on the ground. I had a real hard time picking it up. Like the frame's gonna have to go here. I might have to get some longer screws too. So I'll have to put a frame here and a frame across here and here to keep it from warping and to give these screws more support. You know, when you screw it into the wood, into the frame, the 2x4 frame. I don't know whether to put the 2x4 flat. I might do that instead of, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I don't even know if these 3 screws, I forgot how it was when I took it apart. Whoever put this together, and as I said before, I'm not claiming to be a carpenter, by no means at all. Nothing's plumb. Nothing's plumb here. So that's why I had to close the door and measure off. You know, I put the reference mark to where this board will clear this. And it worked out good. But as you can see, the space down there and the space up there is completely off kilter. The whole frame was cockeyed. I don't know who put it up. It almost looks like I put it up. Because like I said, I'm not a carpenter. I could have messed it up really good. But I'm glad that it's up. And I think I might just paint the outside and the inside here first before I finish framing it. I think that would be the wise thing to do. So if anything more, I have to put the handle back on. If anything more, I'll get back to you. But this plywood is warped. And then once I put the frame, set the frame on the inside, it should straighten it all out, I hope. So, and this is the old door here with the, I might be able to salvage some pieces there for the frame because some of it's all rotted out. I think I told you it's been 7 years since I replaced the door on it. But that's about it. If there's anything more, yeah, maybe I'll just leave this video open for now and I'll frame it. It's supposed to rain next couple of days. There's another hurricane. We're not getting a hurricane. We're just getting the aftermath of it. Remnants, whatever you want to call it. So, that's it for today. And I'll get back to you as soon as we move on some more. Okay, so these are the hinge screws sticking out here. What I want to do is I want to run the board. This is just a sample here. I just want to run the board straight up and down, but as you can see, the width here, we don't have that. So what I want to do is I'll just run the board from left to right out there. I'll cut a piece out the size, and because what we want to do is we want to anchor these hinge screws into a piece of 2x4 for support. So I'll do the same here. I'll back these screws out, just these 3, and then I'll put this board in, and then we'll do the same on the top, and we'll do the same on the bottom here. To run a piece up and down, straight up and down, would mean I would have to take all the hinge bolts out and then, screws out, and then we would be in trouble. So we're gonna try to do it this way. I've been working in and out of raindrops. It hasn't rained for over a month, but now that we're doing carpentry work, it has to rain now. So yeah, and then I'll get back to you as soon as we get this situated here. Alright, so I got the support on top, the middle, and the bottom. The important thing was I just wanted to make sure that the hinges got screwed into the plywood and into the 2x4s. And you know, I put on the outside, of course, I put screws in here and got all the warpness out. I could use some more support if I come across any 2x4s. I think I may have some under the cover over by the Gravely trailer. I'm not really sure, but this isn't the Taj Mahal, so as long as I can latch this and lock it, and then latch this bottom one here, which I got to push the door. I might have to do some adjustments here on that. So next thing I'm going to do is I have to wait about 3 or 4 days because it's supposed to keep. As I said, the camera went off. Good thing I caught it. Yeah, I'm gonna, after I paint it, and then I have to put the door handle on it, and then I'll get back to you and we'll close this video. So this worked out good. These hinges are all bent and cockeyed and everything. That's the way they were. Somebody just made this fit, you know. But I got the screws in there pretty good into the 2x4s too. I don't care so much about the flimsiness, but I'm going to just see how it does. It'll be all right. As long as it locks up the storage is all I care. All right, so I decided to finish framing here. I just put 2 pieces up and down towards the top. Same thing with the middle. I'm not doing anything with the bottom or the top there. That's good enough. The door's not that, it's not flimsy at all compared to what it was. I'm happy with that. That's all right. And the latch is all right. But then we ran into another problem. the wall here, at the same time I put that door up, I replaced this wall here to the left side of the door here, and it's that same press board crappy stuff. And the problem was, here was that this got so soft that the screws weren't holding the board up right. So what I did was I just took a piece of plywood here that I cut off the door to make the door fit. So I was able to put this against the top here, and I screwed it in, and now it's supported really good. And I started getting the caulk out. I gotta finish getting the caulk out here, and tomorrow I'll caulk it. And it's secure now. It was taking in a lot of water. That's why the good thing is I have parts and stuff like that in coffee cans, because they seal really good. So maybe I'll put another screw in over here. I don't know, but it was pretty good here, but over here it was really bad. So this should be replaced, but we're not doing that now. And oh yeah, by the way, the plywood I used for the door, it's 1/2 inch. I thought it was 3/4, but it's half. So it's just one more thing out of the way before winter hits. You know, I'm trying to get all the outside work done. Can't really see anything here. It's dark, but I don't want to have to take anything apart in here or anything. Everything's all right. Look at the mess. This place is such a mess. There's just stuff scattered about all over the place here. And yeah, so I'll buy a couple of tubes of caulk and caulk that up real good. It should keep some of the water from going in. And yeah, so I'll get back to you. Oh, by the way, with a pain doing it yourself, I was able to cut these boards out so it was a tight fit. And then I was able to hammer them in against the plywood here. And then I reached around with a cut off piece of 2x4 to pin this against here while I screwed the screws up in there. And what I did was I just took a reference mark, like this is the end here, and then I just measured out to the center of the 2x4 here, and then from the outside here, after I took the measurement, I just measured from here to here and put my screws in. So the screws screw into the wood. I did that with everything. So, you know, like I said, I'm not a carpenter, but if you have a little common sense, you could more or less figure it out, the easiest way to do it. I put a couple more screws in here on the ends to reinforce this. I took the rest of the old caulk out, and I used a whole tube of new caulk in there. Not the neatest job in the world, but who cares, as long as it keeps the water out. So this is pretty good here. I don't think there'll be any more problems with water leaks for now. And I had this interior bare paint here, white, and it's been in climate control for like 7 years. It never got real cold or hot, so I'm hoping this paint's all right. You should really use exterior paint, but I'll probably use this whole gallon. I'm just gonna keep painting it, and I would like to get exterior paint like next spring, but I'm pretty sure I won't. Okay, so this is the caulk I used, the GE. They got DAP caulk too, which used to be like $1.99. I think that's like $4 or $5 now a tube. But like I said, I used a whole tube there. I had some leftover rollers. I'm using the fluffiest one here, especially for that pressed wood. I figured that would be good. I also have leftover from other projects. I got this thinner roller here, but I think we're just going to use that. And then I have some masking tape. I'll mask off the latch. I'm not going to take the latch back off or anything. And then I just bought these cheapo paint brushes so I can do the frame here, the 2x4s. I'll probably be able to roll these sections here. I'll probably be able to roll them. I have to take down my stereo antenna there. It's an old TB antenna which works very well for the radio. I'm in central New Jersey and I could get New York channels and everything. Yeah, I just got to take that down and I'll put it inside there. And I'll probably get back to you when I'm done painting. I don't think anything interesting will be coming up. I would have liked to have painted this side in here, which you can't really see because it's dark. But then that would mean I have to take all this stuff out. I'm not getting involved in that. I just want to subside the water leak that's coming in. So, alright. I had a change of plans. I used to have the latch down here, that small latch. So I decided to put this latch on that I had here. And this is one of those tools you got, I guess, in the tool kit with a chainsaw or something. It has a spark plug socket, smaller socket, I guess, for to adjust the chain, and the screwdriver thing. That's what I went with here. The proper way, which from the beginning it wasn't done right here, would have been to, you see how the door overlaps the wall, right? The door should have been cut to where there's another 2x4 here and it would close even with the wall. But right now my Graveleys with the dual wheels barely fit in here as it is, so we can't put a 2x4 on here, and I couldn't cut the door for it to, you know, close evenly with the wall. So we're just gonna have to go with this, and I figured the latch on top would seal the door a little bit better. Now I could do something with the top there, okay, because there's going to be a gap, but I'm not really too worried about that. So we're finally going to get to painting today. Let's see. Yeah, so like I said, this whole thing would have to be taken apart, and then the wall would have to be cut. Be like a double 2x4 here, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so the painting is done. I painted the handle about a week ago with spray paint, black spray paint. So that had a long time to dry. Everything still has to dry better. It doesn't look bad. Came out alright. And this time I did a pretty good job of painting the inside here, the frame and everything. Last time I really didn't. I didn't paint it too well, but it's good. We're good. I don't know how much longer the wall is gonna last. Hopefully a while longer. But this pressed wood as a door, that didn't work out at all. But it's not too bad. Where we had the latch down here, I had to leave this eyesore piece on here. I'm afraid to take anything apart in there. So that's it. I just got to hang up the antenna. It's really not done drying yet, but I'll just wait till tomorrow and I'll hang the antenna back up. Anyway, that's going to be it. I hope this didn't bore you too much, but I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you all on the next one, and take care.